Hello, thanks for watching. And this week, I just wanted to talk about how life goes on for everybody else in the same way as usual, but for someone who has lost a loved one, or particularly who's lost a child, that's not the case. Life does go on, but not in the same manner as it did, because you're not the same person you were. And it can sometimes be isolating because other people's lives go on as usual, right? They go on and, their children grow up, their children get married, do other things, but for someone who has lost a child or a sibling, your life doesn't just go on how it was going on, because you're not the same people you were. Your life has been forever altered because someone who was a huge part of your life is gone. And it can, as I said, it can be really challenging sometimes, because unless you've gone through it, you really don't get it. You can, and I know sometimes people will say that they, oh, I understand, or, I can get that. But I think it's one of those things that unless you go through it, no, you really don't get it. Because it's kind of strange at times too, even though, this is the third year since Jesse was killed. It seems like yesterday, and it's always going to seem that way, because he was here with us one minute and the next he was not. So I think if you're someone trying to support someone who is going through this, it's not a matter of you getting it. It's a matter of you just being there for them, to express that, for trying to show, I guess it's respect, respecting that your life is going on in the usual manner, but theirs is not. And there's nothing that can change that. There's no amount of trying to replace it, because there is no replacing your loved one who was killed, your loved one who died. So for those of you helping support someone, as I said, just try to be there for them. Listen to them. Respect if they say, I just can't do that right now. I know I couldn't go to other people's graduations. I couldn't go to, certain events where they were celebrating a milestone for a child. It's just hard. And, eventually, hopefully, I will be able to do that. But it takes time, and it takes, finding the right way to carry that and to move forward carrying it as well. So for those of you going through it, it's okay to step back from events that remind you that your loved one is gone, that your loved one will not be able to reach that milestone, or you will not be able to celebrate that small victory with them. It's okay to say, I can't do that right now. And make sure, try to make sure that you're really honest. Because I think honesty I always have thought honesty is the best policy, right? But you need to be honest with yourself as well as others, in how you feel, and how you're managing your grief, your loss, your trauma, and trying to find, your own independent, individual ways to carry it and to move forward with it. So life does go on, but it doesn't go on in the same manner for us, and us meaning those who have lost someone in a traumatic, unexpected way, and particularly those who have lost a sibling or a child. It's very different, and unique to each individual. So keep that in mind as you move forward. Be cautious and careful. Yes, I use cautious. I used that in my last video, but with your language as well, because even though we like to comfort and think about, and try to comfort and think about how others are moving forward, it's okay to say less, and sometimes less is more when it comes to trying to comfort people, and just being there with them can mean more than any words in that can be used. Thank you.